Hey, it's that time of year again. Let's keep warm. Gobi Heat's there to help us. Hey guys, welcome back to another video review, and this is the second heated jacket that I've ever actually reviewed on this channel. The previous one last year I did was a Bosch heated jacket, and there are some very big differences between that one and this one, which I actually have on. I'm going to turn off real quick because it is getting warm in here already. This is a jacket from Gobi Heat. Now, Gobi Heat makes a set of different jackets, this just being one of them. I'm going to actually take the jacket off for a few minutes. It is a warm jacket. Even without actually using the heat, it's not a cold jacket by any means. It's definitely an outdoorsy type jacket. They make standard type jackets that have 3 heated zones that are very similar to the Bosch jacket that I had, where you have 2 heated patches up on the chest and then 1 on the upper back. Like I said back then when I had that jacket, if there was one thing that I wish that they would do with that one is add heaters in the pockets. Oh, behold, we have this one. So this is a 5-zone heated jacket from Gobi Heat. In the box, when you eventually do get the box, and they actually even have the purchase thing in there. Basically, you get the jacket, you get the battery, and you get the heater, the charger. Sorry. Now, the one thing that does set this jacket apart, other than the jacket itself, and we're just going to talk about the battery mechanism, is this is a multi-cell flat battery pack. Much better than the large drill battery that they put in the Bosch jackets, which is a pain in the butt because it just kind of jabs you. This I rarely ever notice. It feels like I have a large or a heavy wallet in my coat, or my cell phone in my coat. This is a 7.4 volt lithium ion pack, which is also different because most of those jackets, like the Bosch jackets and Milwaukee and stuff, run on 12 volt. This battery pack lasts, or at least seems like it lasts longer for me, even though there's 5 heated zones in this jacket. This is called the Nomad jacket. I guess I didn't get to that at all. The Nomad, this is the 5-zone jacket. This little cell pack does have its costs, though, in that regard, because it does charge using just a simple 2-connector charging piece, rather than like you have a drill battery, or you have a lot of lithium-ion batteries, even your cell phone things, using a 3-connector, which does monitor temperature, but also make sure that the cells are charging evenly. This does not have that. So, in all reality, if you look at the capability if you want to look at the safety regulation part of it, this one's not going to be as safe as a battery pack. Now that said, it's going to be very similar to charging up like an RC car, because it's kind of like a 7.4 volt RC car battery pack, just housed in a nice soft casing, so that it's not jamming and things like that. So they did a good job with that. But if I want to make sure, say one thing real quick is, if you're looking at safety-wise, this versus like a drill pack packs are actually safer because but at the same time, they're also meant, I pull it out of the drill, it's a hot battery, I can stick it right in the charger, walk away, not worry about it. These battery packs are probably not going to be crazy hot like a drill battery pack would be, so of course you can look at it in multiple aspects. But that is one thing to say, is that it is a 2-pole charging system, so that is one drawback in my opinion. Over here we have the actual electrodes that come out of the jacket inside the pocket here. You just go ahead and plug that in. Once you plug that in, you slide the battery pack in. You can do this while it's on you. You don't have to have it on the table. Like I have it here. And but yeah, I'm going to throw the jacket back on. But I guess before I do, on the back of the jacket, here's where that heating pad is in the center of the back. You can kind of see it sewn in there. The other 4, so that's 1 zone in the center of the pack. We have a heated zone right here. We also have another heated zone right down here. Now these heated zones on the bottom, so if I zip up this jacket, are right on the inside side of the pockets. So it's a bonus and a takeaway in that regard. If I don't have my hands in my pockets, it is definitely keeping my belly warm. There is no doubt it keeps your belly warm. So If you're actually sitting there and you're cold, you're going to want to make sure you keep your hands real close to the inside. If there was maybe one takeaway from this, I almost kind of would personally prefer that the heated zone was inside the pocket liner, between the liner and the insulation on the outside of the jacket, but so it's keeping the outside of my hand warm, not the palm side of my hand warm. Because if I have to be honest, what feels the best isn't if I put my hands like this to usually heat up this part of the hand, part of the hand that gets the most amount of wind on it. That's the one thing I would take away on that is, don't get me wrong, I love having the warmers in the pocket area, but I do wish that it was between the outside elements, the cold elements, and the hand, so it was actually baking my hand against me. And then when I will say that I've had this jacket on while I was driving, obviously hands on the wheel, and it was, I'm getting kind of warm on the belly, because it, you push against it in that sitting position, and it definitely gets warm down there. The back or even the chest up here, you get a little air between the two of them. Down there, I wasn't getting that as much. So I will say that as well. These are small gripes, to be honest about it. Other small gripe probably would be just if I don't have the zipper all the way up, it definitely isn't the most comfortable jacket because I can definitely feel the zipper on the face, which gets kind of annoying, but it's not that bad. I'm trying to pick small gripes here to be as honest as I possibly can. Now, Gobi did actually send me this jacket. I didn't purchase it. They sent me this to review, but like any product I ever review, I'm 100% honest with you. I don't like to be good on them because they sent me a jacket. So there are some small gripes I have about it. One other one that I will say that I noticed right away that I have not had a problem with since the first day, but on the first day I had twice where the jacket actually split apart from the zipper on the bottom. And that's because I guess I didn't quite have it latched in this bottom part here. It seems that this zipper, even though it's actually a pretty decent zipper, it is a YKK zipper. I missed, or maybe I didn't have it fully connected in this bottom piece, and twice it did rip apart. So after that time, I was really paying attention. Like, am I doing this, or is the zipper faulty? And no, it was me. I just didn't. I guess I didn't. I'm used to doing the zippers I have in my jackets, and for some reason, a few times. Now, I think that's, again, that goes on me, but I have not had that issue since day one, and I've had this jacket now for 2-3 weeks now. So now we're getting into the cold season. This jacket is fantastic to have. So I'm going to go over one more real quick over the heated part. I'm going to bring the camera in so you can actually see it better, though, okay? How about that? Okay, so hopefully this is a better viewpoint. I'm going to zip this up so I can see it myself a little better. So up on the top left part of the chest here, just like any of the other jackets, there's the button that actually indicates the heating element. Now this is a big bonus on this jacket versus the Bosch that I've used in the past, because it doesn't go off on coloration or anything like that. So you push and hold like any jacket to start it up. Once it starts up, it'll actually start off in low mode. Real easy, because there's one light indicated. If I hit it again, you'll see there's 2. And then third, 3. If I hit it again, it's going to go back down to 1. And then basically how intense you want the heat. 1, 2, or 3. All 5 zones are going to heat no matter what. Low is 1, medium, and then high is 3. Pretty easy, and you don't have to memorize what colors. It's just all red. Push and hold again until it turns off. That's as simple as it is to use this jacket. So much better than the color code thing. In my opinion, if it was like a yellow, orange, red, but the problem is with the yellow, orange, red, it's hard to differentiate, especially if it's bright outside. This is easy. No matter what you do, no matter how bright it gets out, it's fairly easy to tell how many lights are indicated because it's a bright red color against white and black. So push and hold again, off she goes. So kudos to that. That works so much better than my Bosch. So that is the Nomad jacket from Gobi Heat. And like I said, this is the 5-zone jacket. They do make a woman's version of this. I believe it's called the Victoria. Typically like $240. Right now you can get it on sale for like $190, $192, somewhere there. Directly from Gobi Heat. I will put a link at the top of this description. But I don't make money on their sales, so go ahead and check them out. I do like it. I like it better than my Bosch. I'll be honest about it. The 5-zone is fantastic. I love the flatter battery pack. There's a lot of things I do like about it. Of course, there's a few things that I don't like about it, like any jacket that I've ever owned. It does fit a little tighter. That's the other thing I would say. When I bought my Bosch, I got a large, and I decided to go. I should have gotten the medium. I'm typically a medium guy, but I'm not as small as I used to be. Let's be honest about it. And in this case, I decided to go the medium route. I had to send it back, and he had him send the large instead. At the large, even, this is more like a medium Mountain Hardwear or a medium Marmot jacket, if you're familiar with outdoor jackets. That's what this feels like. So buy larger than you typically would, in my opinion. If you buy it, the exchange process to exchange it for the other size was easy. They had a label, I sent it back, they exchanged it, everything was done all through the online, basically printed out and good to go. So Gobi stands behind their stuff, specifically to get you the right size. Made it very, very easy. Like I said, everything comes with it. If you have any questions for me, please post, comment, subscribe, everything below. Hit the bell icon so you get the notification when I actually release a new video. And I want to say thanks for all my supporters over the years. Hopefully I'll get a whole bunch more of these videos out here shortly. So that said, I am starting to sweat underneath this jacket in my 70-degree house. So with no further ado, we'll catch you on our future video. Thanks for sticking by to the end, guys.